This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it by yourself. So my daughter was going to replace her hot water heater that stopped working. It's going to cost about $1,200, and I told her maybe you just need a new gas valve because the flame kept going out. So a thermocoupler often will fix it, which is only about $20 max. And if that doesn't work, then these gas valves will do the trick. If your tank is leaking, then it's time for a new water heater. But if it just isn't working for $80, you can do this yourself, and it's very quick and easy. And this video will show you exactly how to do it.
So today we're going to be replacing the hot water heater gas valve or control. And we've already drained out all the water right here by turning on the spigot. We've turned off the water coming in, we've turned off the gas. So now we're going to remove these parts. Gas off, and now we're going to remove this fitting. First we'll remove the compression fitting, that's the one on the gas line. And turn this a few more times. We're also going to lift up on this shield to get this out of the way. Spin this off. Now we can spin this one off. We're undoing this adapter. And next thing we want to undo this one, and this one.
So we're just going to use our crescent wrench to unloosen these. I sped up the camera a little bit. And you want to get the side ones off first, which is the thermocoupler on the left, and the one on the right is the little pipe that's bringing the gas to the pilot assembly. And then we do lastly the one in the middle, which is the bigger one bringing the gas to the burner assembly. So that one's going to be on there maybe a little tighter. We get all those off, and then we're going to pry off of the top the little spring clip that's holding the spark generator, the thing that we press that creates a little spark. We're going to get this burner tube out of the way, and now we're going to just pry off this one. You can maybe do it by hand, or you can use a little screwdriver to help you. But it's like a little spring clip that's holding it, and you can just put this on the new gas valve once you put it on. There we go. So now we're going to use a 1/2-inch nipple. This is just galvanized pipe. It costs about $5. Don't want to get this to be too long. This one's probably a little bit too long. I think if you get maybe about 6 inches would be fine. It gives you a little bit of leverage to start the turn. You're going to go lefty-loosey to get this gas valve moving. It's just on there with threads. And then I'm running into an obstruction, so I can't really turn any further. So I'm going to spin that off and then just turn it by hand. It's probably about 6 or 7 turns. It'll come out. When it comes out, some water will come out of the water heater, even though you drained it. So be prepared for that. You may want to have your new valve ready to go. You can just pull out the old one, pop in the new one so less water comes out, and then just start spinning in the threads. And it already has Teflon thread tape on it, so you don't have to add any. Just spin that on. And this is the clip that I took off of the old valve.
Back into the main burner supply. Get that nut on there. It's good to tighten up this one before you do the other ones, because the other ones are going to get in the way of you turning your wrench. I'm going to get these pretty tight because these are gas connections. So I got to pretty tight. And we give it a little bit more. There we go. Okay, we're going to put on this one, which is the supply for the pilot. Push it all the way up in there and put in the brass nut. And make sure you can do that easily. You should be able to go in by just finger tension, about 6 turns. If it's not going in easily, try it again, because you might be cross-threading it, and brass threads can get messed up. So make sure it goes in easily. And then, once it's all the way in there, get it nice and tight, because again, that's a gas fitting. Be aware though that brass isn't that tough, so once you feel like it's snug, go just a little bit more. That should do it. Push that up in there, and then I'll put that brass nut in. So tighten up this brass one. Again, snug, but don't use your full power, because you can strip out brass pretty easily. Alright, that's nice and snug. I'm going to light it up. We're going to go to pilot lighting, line that up. We're going to turn this knob to pilot, turn the gas on. I'm going to push down on this and then press this one to get the spark. So now we can see a flame. Got a little blue flame back there. I'm still holding it. I want to hold it for about 30 seconds to a minute. And that's so that flame will stay on. I'm going to let go now, see if the flame stays. Still on. So now I'm going to turn this to the on position. Turn this knob to the on position. Open this. See if we get a flame. So now when we look in there, we can see a big flame. That's the burner, the main burner fired up. Got it set for hot. We're going to back that off a little bit. That's the factory setting right there, which is about 120 degrees. We go about 130 right there. And just want to confirm that this nice flame stays on, and that's going to keep heating up this water tank. So we're going to put this cover back in, go in here, and then push down. We got it.